set early on. And already, there's a lot of aggression coming in towards Cat.
Yeah, Eli's just been unplugged right now, but can he be unhinged up on the catwalk? It's looking like a B play for Astralis. A man down, crunching into the site. Grim, no support yet. Nafa's throwing in flashes. Stewie's coming on a wrap, but he won't commit as well as they double back. Astralis see Liquid in the back line, and they try and fight. They try and hunt them down with the Glocks. Oh, it's a mess. It's a murder. Stewie has the knife out. It's a 2-on-4, and that double back for Astralis, they walked right into the Lion's Den. They walked right into the trap set by Liquid. It's just Sipnix and not for long.
Ahead on Dust 2. Oh, it's a little bit ugly, but Zip will open the round up. Conga line up the close side if you're not planning on ending A, so Elige is going to have his work cut out for him, and they're way closer than he was ready for. He's dueling Device back at Pit. Mate, they're already in the site with you. And so Astralis have got A under lock and key. The bomb plant can go down for long rather as well, and that's going to cause a host of more problems for Team Liquid. The nade doing bone.
Has an AUG now on the T side. Definitely not the one a gun you want to buy for Liquid and give over. He has been terrifying with that weapon in the 5. Getting 3-0'd, getting sweeped clean. Oh, that's devastating.
Really not the start you wanted, right? It's only the scout as well to do that to them. And now Astralis, they pounce on that opportunity. They're not ones to waste a chance. It might just end up being the save, especially with this wrap from Device. If he gets away with anything, that's the deal sealed in favor of Astralis at this point. Sunk costs for Liquid aren't going to tempt them back in. And they'll likely just save in a 2-on.
Astralis, they hound it down there in the chase. Grim in the open, Magist does die. That's something for Liquid. It keeps them here for a few more seconds still, but Glaive is coming from tunnels. Oh boy, nice spray at least. More and more damage done, but Glaive can walk this smoke as he waits for the fade. Twist will send him out. V-Device, who's had reasonable.
Well, if that doesn't send a message, I don't know what else will. Elysian Twists are like trying to undo the hellish situation that Glaive has put them in. I'm at a loss for words. Stewie just can't catch a break. He just got AK'd on the mid-cross for crying out loud. Liquid do at least have the advantage, but they're quick to throw it away with the aggression. And just when you think maybe they're in with a chance, this behemoth of Astralis instantly snaps back. And it's them in the advantage now. It's them laughing. Grim will put Liquid back into...
Fast cat retake. There's a chance in this round for Liquid. No kit. They got to go quick. Glaive with a kill and Zip with a trade. Blink and you miss it. That 2 against pistols. There's very little chance that Liquid can get out with this one. Both Elige and Dupree flash, and it works to the betterment of Elige, who kills that AK. Can't grab
actions for Liquid. You need this little double stack to get away with something. The CZ dealt with right away. It's Twist's Deagle to step up to the mark. Delivering that double has given Liquid a chance in this 4-spy round. They get players in through the window, and Elige's Deagle roaring to life now as well. It's left to Zip to navigate this 1v3. Does have the bomb, but with only 15 seconds, starts to plug in those numbers, and it's not the fake like Liquid were banking on. There's the tunnels flank given up as well. Nice. The swing from the doors is good for Elige. 3 on the Deagle, 2 for Twists. And between them, they find that 3rd round for Liquid.
And that spiral out of control, that begins from a mid-flash for Astralis that blinds Dupree. Remember that? It was Elige finding the opening kill. It blinded both Elige and Dupree. Astralis trying to get rid of it. Fast out long for the AUG, and Device with a pick. You expect
back through the tunnels they go, and Grim is left as the sole B-site defender. There's the first. Can he manage any more? Device will instantly trade that back in favor of Astralis. And Stewie, while he does get away with some damage, it's not the killing blow that might have been needed to attempt this retake. A 3-on-4. These are ones that traditionally...
And with that, Astralis just run away with a round. As we know, B can be so difficult to retake, and Astralis had so much utility for the post-plant to cycle smokes in the door. Come through, right? Liquid playing it a little safer. The flashes are fantastic on long. Magist with an opener twist.
Ooh, Glaive. Trying to bait these mid-peaks, and he gets given them. Even reading the short play, Nafa's pushed off, but the timing looked like it was going to go against him for a second. Will be reflashed back in, but
Oh.
blinded. That's where Elige now throws this into the site, and sadly, they're both wiped out in an instant. You thought that might have given them something, but it doesn't. Astralis, they don't give, they only take away.
Yeah. In a dream.
In every one of these rounds that have been picked up by both of these teams, they've got the opening kill. And Astralis have been so good at that, man. You had the Glaive one tap down mid, Device in. When those trades aren't there and the opening kills are coming up in favor of the Danes, Naf knows they need openers. And so he gets stuck in at the
Flank from Twist that we were waiting for. Timing is everything, 15 seconds.
Yeah, they know it's B, right? But you got to hold down the site. Knowing's only half the battle, and if you're not winning those fights, then the round may as well have never belonged to you. Twist has at least brought us back into a 3-on-3. As mentioned, Liquid, the rounds they've been winning are the ones where they've got these openers. Is this now where that trend ends? Device cancelling Twists out, leaving it on Elige and Naf. These two haven't seen much action yet, but there's Naf's AWP continuing to deliver, and that suddenly got Liquid intrigued. Now, a lot of time has ticked off this bomb, and going back up into the window is Glaive, getting ahead of them. Elige left in the clutch, but Device is low, and jumping down into the crosshair. It's Elige to get the kills, but there's just not enough time. Doesn't have the kit. Oh, there's one drop next to the bomb anyway. He spends all that time, like, indecisive about grabbing the AWP. Maybe if
Is the answer, it's the key, and it's the B push that gives him so much more information. Elige knows they're coming as a smoke phase. He sprays, and he gets a double. It's a team flash for Glaive that causes Dupree's death, and Elige will dish out more at that. Nice shot from Naf, and Device in a 1-on-5 might even be thinking about save.
might not be the funnest time, but they are hunting down this AWP. They do want to take it away. I don't want to risk ruining their own. Got to give it, right? You have to, because if he gets even one more kill, suddenly it's like, yeah, we win the round, but we're kind of set up for disaster, looking for the future. And if Liquid do want to...
In Astralis, they take this position early again. They don't even have to commit with it. But, hey, Device tries, and Naf says goodbye.
Need right now for Liquid, so Naf, the pressure's on to get the attention. And instead, Elige, they read him like a book. Only the tag for Naf. This fast flank from Twists, and Stewie now has to deliver it all because the A site is compromised. There's Twists emerging, but the smoke's down. Bomb site given over. Liquid. They had that shot.
Already up behind Catwalk as Astralis are committing, but if your anchor players aren't holding and aren't getting anything done, how are you supposed to win a 3-on-4 like that? We've already seen Big beat Astralis in this tournament. Liquid, they're struggling to get a map. Grim, oh, the turn, Glaive. That was his kill on a plate, and he looks away as Grim walks out the doors. I love the confidence, but can he net another? Yes, Grim is on Dust 2 deathmatch right now.
Astralis know he's getting all this info, so they've got no choice but to commit to the A play, and in doing so, they run into this stack. Team Liquid trying to score a flawless round, and they might. Zip, the only man left standing in what should be an impossible 1v5. Trapped at the ramp, utility not permitting, and it's Stewie to send them
Fast again.
a double setup here for Liquid, and they try and get a man into the pit, and this time Twist does survive the journey. The Molotovs, the nades, it's all burning out. Is primed and ready back in the bomb site. Twist got that one dead to rights, and now Naf waiting at ramp. He can get set up with flashes, or he can just peek without them. It might be another flawless round for Liquid. The flash is raining in. Device is blind as ever. And there it is. Naf to cement that.
The Zip baiting them in. He's flashed out. Device's time to surprise, and Grim's right into his prying eyes. Nice shot from Device, dropping the bomb as well. And now Zip has swung to the pit. There's so many players fighting on the long side. Stewie does get one, but that's all Liquid have to play with in this round. He's too far away. Naf trying to get something done, giving up on long. Device hunts him down with a USP, and Stewie 2K, a trade, but a 1-on-3 with a bomb under a Danish control.
Needs the extra ammo as well if he's going to deal with all three. And that's a pretty mammoth task. Look at Zip, man, waiting up on the plat, puts that pistol. Astralis looks so ready for it. Zip over here at the ramp as well, and there's the swing. Twist dead in the water. And even as they move into this A site, you've still got to worry about Dupree swinging late from Goose. That's the bomb dropped. 15 seconds, and the utility is keeping Liquid out of this bomb site. Stewie trying to deliver while he is good for the first. Someone needs to get that bomb down, and to do that, you need to deal with Zip at the ramp. He's trying to deny it, but he can't quite find these kills. Naf has brought it down to the realm of a 2v2, a chance for Liquid as they try and crunch onto Magisk, but he wins the fight with the FAMAS, and just like that, it's 11 for Astralis, the first rifle round, so damn close. But Magisk dependable, the read is there, the flashes are good, the utility so punishing to Team Liquid. Astralis, man, they are on one right now. That nade is a good place to start, isn't it? He's softened them up. He's made it a bit easier for himself. Spam to twist will connect, and the trade attempted. Flashes are good to cancel Glaive out, and now this A site is overran. Coming back from long is Zip. Will decide to wait for his teammates to get into position before this is even attempted for Astralis. Still, a lot of utility. The one kit in this round on the back of Magisk. And they are looking interested. They are looking to see what they can get away with. That Spam doing damage, not quite finishing Grim off, but then it will. And suddenly it's sniped back into a 2-on-4. The molly, the read, Elige is burnt out. And so it's Naf who has to do the impossible. He's mollied out, they're on the bomb, and even though it's the short plant, they are actually hunting him. They're not defusing it right away. And Zip doesn't even have the kit. Naf doesn't realize how much of a chance Astralis just gave him. But it wasn't meant to be either way. 12 on the board for the Danes.
Towards the top of middle, take space, take face, but Naf is waiting on the right place. He's got Glaive. And long belongs to Liquid as well. Grim even holds lower, now knowing mid is corrupted. Dupree could be out, and in fact he is. That's a huge fight for Grim later in the round, but he's not rushing it as Device picks up Elige on long. Stewie spotted in the pit as well. There's that kill for Grim. The patience pays off.
Even odds, and if it doesn't, it is probably just the save for Astralis.
Yeah, Stewie, the only man who was actually low and could only might following forward. You can't keep doing the same thing. You can't keep going back to the cat takes, but long works for Liquid.
Up on the catwalk. This fight could decide so much for either team. It's the collateral from Device. The worst case, and it's a bad hand at that. Up through mid, Grim charging in. Naf trying to split from the tunnels, but they haven't checked the car, and Dupree is tearing them down. It's all left onto Stewie. 7 seconds on the clock, and this round was never meant to be. It's a nice shot, but there's just not enough time. And Stewie now, time might be his undoing twice if he goes down.
Anything, or is it just a molly and a fade away as he flashes through the smoke? He drops the bomb and escapes with his life. How on earth does Glaive get away with that with no punishment for Liquid? Great utility for Astralis, and now Elige crosses through the gap.
Liquid, man, they're fighting upstream, but there's Elige to double down and open it up, trying to get into B, but you got to get past Magisk. There's the trade at least. The late window player has opened up a chance. A 2v2, Device and Zip on the other end. And Twist is waiting right now.
It's a good setup.
Device looking to be that first man in. Flash goes over, Zips out of the round, and Device knows at this point this one might be too far gone. That molly really seals the deal. And so Liquid trying to stay afloat, put a 9th up on the board. Still a long ways to go before this even feels remotely doable. But we know they've been good in these late game comebacks. Device takes both the weapons out of their hands and gets the...
Like Liquid just trying to stay above water, right? Trying not to drown in the Danish murky waters. Device doing more.
First man in, he hears the flashes. He knows fights are about to come over. Device is even here to help out. And that AWP, while it is good for one, they give it the respect to get back to the car. That might be their undoing. The short play now from Twist. Oh, Device reads it in with the flick. Burning alive and the collateral in the flames. The ace for Device.
Liquid. But Astralis concede. They give it up. They go, you want middle, you can have it. We'll smoke ourselves off in the door. It's a push through the smoke. Grim with one. Magist trades. He's low on ammo. 6 bullets. The UMP battle. The Twist takes him down instead. Stew drops in the site, and the bomb should get planted. Astralis, they're not done yet. Yeah, even a hunt here is huge for Liquid, because it's like you don't even have guns, right? Naf's on a Galil. Elige is deeging. Stewie just dropped.
They're going to give it everything they got, but look at the aggression, look at the call from Astralis. They mean business. That last round was a fluke as far as they're concerned. The aggression netting them the opener. A man down for Liquid. They have struggled in these time and time again, and Device is the man to extend it further in favor of Astralis. Now stood on that finish line. 3 players is all that stands between them and a title. The bomb making its way into the site. Twists winning that fight at long as well. Gives them a chance in the post plant. A slim chance, but something to hold on to. Something to fight for. Flash in. Astralis still invested, still interested. And Dupree with the quick flick gets rid of Elige. Grim at the ramp is very, very low. He's doing damage, but they've lost him, and it's Twists alone in the 1v3. Dupree with the kill, and Astralis grab that 16th. They take the 3rd, and that does mean that they've done it. My, oh my, in a year.